This might be the best episode of the season. This is more Terra. Be sure to subscribe. So, picking up from last week's episode, Elsie versus Tavi. You know, it's funny. The blogs is saying that they were sleeping with each other, and this is really what this whole commotion is all about. But, you know, that's what the blogs say, not what more Terra says. But they going at it, and this whole Cold Killer situation just keeps popping up on how Cold Killer dapped up Tavi, which also that ended off the last episode. It looked like Cold Killer was about to body Tavi with that bottle. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little scared of Mr. Usher. So, she threw the bottle or whatever. Tavi said she was nice to the new trio, which is Fauna, Cold Killer, and K. Rican, but wasn't you the same person standing up for Elsie when Elsie had said that they had jumped her? Which they are saying that Elsie lied about. Now, Scotty had me crying laughing because Scotty came out of nowhere trying to be the calm one, trying to figure out what's going on. I was just like, Scotty, go finish getting ready and everything. But I do like that the OGs are in the house with the newbies because it does give them a chance to actually get to know the girls. Plus, leaving that whole breakfast chaos, Rolly and Scotty was having a conversation, and of course Natalie called them to tell them that they're going to a winery, and Rolly just suggested that they should just give chains away because they feel like some of the girls deserve it. Now, in my opinion, I only feel like Fauna, Cold Killer, and K. Rican deserve chains. Like, yes, everybody has gotten the feel and got inside of the paint, but I feel like yes, they are like a trio. They're friends. They're together, but they all have their own, they have their own personality. Like, they're still themselves, even though they are three people together and not under Natalie's chin / Natalie's pussy. Because I feel like Tavi get in the paint. Tavi stand up for other people and she stand up for herself. But I do feel like she's one of Natalie's minions. Like, if Natalie say jump, she's gonna say how high, and that's one reason why I'm not too much crazy over Tavi in the first place. But another reason why I feel like Fauna, Cold Killer, and K. Rican should get the chain, because on the bus ride going, everybody's having conversations, and Elsie was actually on the bus with them, Rolly and DTB, and basically they was like, it seemed like somebody lying, and then Cold Killer said in her confessional, why is Elsie even discussing anything with us? Like, wasn't you a part of the people that was jumping us and fighting us and everything? Like, the bus ride was interesting because Ivory asked Dolly, like, you told bitches that you beat my ass or something? And I ain't gonna lie, Dolly, I can say that Dolly might be a little, but Dolly she say what she say. Like, I ain't gonna lie, she say what she say, and she is going to fight. Whether she getting beat up or she winning, she is going to fight, and she's going to say, yeah, I said that. But I react to that. I say this, I think, almost every review. If you know Ivory from Now That's TV and Ivory now, it's a huge difference. Because the old Ivory would have do-do-do bop. Like, what Cold Killer said, Usher, she would have did that. But the bus ride, the sprinter ride there was just, it was calm. I actually liked the conversation that was going on because they get to the winery. Everybody looked nice. I think Fauna ate her look up, and so did Scotty. You can tell Scotty getting that other type of money. Now, at the winery, I agreed with Scotty. The seating was all types of, what the hell? It's like all the OGs, minus Pretty P and Ivory, if we're considering them as OGs, but all the other OGs was at a table by themselves, and all the newbies was at a table by themselves with Pretty P and Ivory. And I agree with Scotty. I didn't like that not one bit. Now, since they were separated, Pretty P, why you did that? Pretty P brought it up like, okay, so what y'all was talking about on y'all Spencer? Like, girl, so newbie table started getting loud. Natalie said something, and they got quiet, and they shut it down. And I like that they did that, but this is a whole bunch of women in one area looking at their system. They probably got a few blunts in them. Some of them probably popping pills and stuff like that. But they not going to be calm for too long. Then Dolly said something. It's just like, Dolly, girl, because you the last person in here should be talking about somebody should be classy. I'm sorry. I ain't even sorry for that one. But Elsie was getting loud and everything. And Natalie decides to take her table to a different area. Natalie, Miss CEO, Miss, I don't want nobody fighting in here. Miss, you know how much money y'all got to pay if something go wrong. Why you just ain't separate some of the people? Like, that right there was just Natalie, you stress us out, and this is why sometimes we say you should not just be on the show at all. Like, you really need to start being behind the scenes. But they separate their tables, and I'm gonna start with their table before we get into the chaos. Their table, Dolly and DCB is having a conversation, and Dom in the Body, y'all know I got love for Dom in the Body. Dom in the Body know how to talk, because Dolly was just sitting there being very ignorant, in my opinion. But they didn't hash it out. But I like that DCB was honest. Like, me and the girl could have had a conversation, but she came with my eye. Dolly was being Dolly, but then Natalie's like, we came here. I wanted to do the winery because it's whiny shot o'clock, or batty wine o'clock. And she's like, she want to give her the chain, and she feel like Dolly deserves a chain because Dolly is the only person there without a chain. I have so much respect for Diamond saying no. She came back. She did her shit at the reunion. She deserves her chain. Like, you have to like somebody like that. Like, you don't have to like them, be cool, but you have to like somebody like that, like a respect. Like, this girl don't even like you, ready to wop bing bomb you, and she's saying that you basically need your chain. Forget they table. The newbie table got it on and popping. The newbie table got it on and popping. That before I even say what Cold Killer did, before I even say what she did, they got it on and popping. And I just feel like everybody should have been jumping on LC a little bit more instead of Tavi and Cold Killer just going at it. Because basically LC lied and said that them girls jumped her, and they didn't jump her. The whole dapping up situation, Cold Killer admitted, yes, I dapped you up, but I did not say, oh no, you that bitch because you did that for your friend. She said she didn't say that. And in my opinion, I don't think she would say that either, because bitch, you fought us. I'm not dapping you up for fighting this with. I'm not doing that. Come on, you get it, you don't. So Cold Killer was standing up. Cold Killer was getting there. Tavi was calm. I got a lot of respect for Tavi for being as calm as she was, because Cold Killer threw like 3 things at her. That girl from New York. Like, yeah, everybody from different areas, but that girl from New York. And she's a Aki woman. I hope that wasn't disrespectful, but she's a Aki woman. Like, baby, if Tavi would have got across that table, I'm sorry. But she held it down and respected Natalie's rules. Like, we not about to fight in here. Take it on the field. That right there, I like. But before we get outside, K. Regan went that with Elsie, but then Choco. The new girl, because I don't really think I said her name right, and I feel so wrong. Choco. That's not the point. I'm sorry. She felt like K. Regan was speaking to her, and I love that K. Regan said, sweetie, you just got here. What makes you think I'm talking to you? And I hate that, because people talk with their hands. I'm talking with my hands right now. I'm not pointing at you. Everybody in this room know who I'm talking about. You just got here. So what makes you think I'm talking about you? Like, that right there, she just inserted herself. I thought I was going to like her. Negative. Not at all. But bump that. Let's take it outside. We go outside, y'all, and they get the fight. And Tavi, I forgot who Tavi fought first. Tavi fought Cold Killer first, I believe. She fought Cold Killer first. Then, when she fought Cold Killer, K. Regan, and it looked like K. Regan had sneaked Russian Cream for a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, Russian Cream should have do-do-bop that thing. They got into it. But then Fauna, first off, even when they were still at the table, Fauna was the calmest person at that table out of that 3 people. But Fauna being a friend that she is, she's like, bitch, you tired? I bet. Tag me in. She tagged her. She got to feel with Tommy. Boom. Cold Killer tagged me in. Like, first off, the funniest thing about this whole thing is Ivy. Ivy sitting here coaching people is hilarious. Cause she was sitting there coaching Cold Killer, like, keep your head up. You got to choke her like this. Like, Ivy, girl. I got to say, Ivy, I like you now. I gotta admit it. Ivy, I like you. Before, I really hated what you did. But you know what? We're not going to talk about that right now. But they was tag teaming that shit to get up in there. And Ivy's so busy hyping them up. Tavi didn't like that she was doing that. And honestly, I understand. When I'm fighting, don't touch me. And I'm a small person. Don't touch me when I'm fighting at all. Beautiful. I love that Tavi was saying that. But Ivy, a changed woman. Ivy said, I'm not about to watch my friend get beat up. Oh, Ivy would have been like, get the fuck up. Don't let nobody do that. Not nobody jumping under. But she not doing that. I was waiting for somebody to fight Elsie. Boom. Here come K. Regan. They fight was stupid. They fight was really dumb. Really dumb. Then boom. Here come the new girl. She coming to fight K Rican over something stupid. And then Natalie was like, oh, diamond the body. You should give up your run. Girl, why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why, my sweetie, my love? She said that. And then, boom, here come Cold Killer. Cold Killer come. She sneaked Tavi. Because Tavi looking for her wig from Ivy. They fighting again. And the same thing before. Tavi don't like that Ivy is sitting there breaking up the fight. And I understand that. And I respect that, too. I understand what Ivory is saying as well, but I'm fighting. Just leave it alone. These bitches want to get in the field with me. Let these bitches get in the field with me. They get tackled or they, like, we gonna do what we gotta do. But honestly, they was outside and they was tussling. They wasn't tussling. They was tussling outside. Boom. Natalie want to calm it down, talk, let's be quiet. Because to be honest, the whole situation was ghetto. I don't even know why Diamond had on LC wig, but that had me weak. Natalie want to give out these chains. She want to give out these chains. I love that Cold Killer, Fauna, and K Rican let it be known. Like, y'all really don't fuck with us for real. Y'all fuck with us because we stand in the pain, but y'all not really trying to get to us. And that's what I can say. These girls have been fighting since day one. Like, day one. It has not been stopped. Like, they're coming for them. And you know what they better do? Next episode, fight. But I will say, after 3 of them, it's always a problematic one. I think Cold Killer is the problematic one. But I like the girl, though. I ain't gonna lie, I like her. Natalie knows she wrong for giving a whole entire speech to Bad Dolly. First off, pause. Bad Dolly don't deserve no chain. I don't care. I don't like Bad Dolly. She don't deserve no chain because all last season, she was quote-unquote fake injured. And I must say it, since Tasiki is not here this season, she feel the need that she just want to fight. I don't care. I don't like her. But Natalie gave her a whole entire speech just to give the chain to Tavi. I was like, Natalie, no. Why would you do that? But not that. In my opinion, I don't feel like Tavi deserved the first chain. I really do feel like Fauna had deserved the first chain. In my opinion, I think this is how the chain list should have went. It should have been Fauna, Tavi, Cold Killer, K Rican, then Russian Cream. It has nothing to do with Bad Dolly. Bad Dolly not in this conversation that I'm thinking, but that's how I think it should have went. It should have been Fauna, and then Tavi, and then Cold Killer. That's what I think, and this is more Terra, and I watch almost everything.